ladies and gentlemen. This is Frank again to talk about some more about what's the name of my blog? Oh yeah, anyway, to learn the best possible advice on dating, romance, and subsequently marriage. I think we can all agree we first need to tap the brains of our experts in this particular field. According to the fascinating world of reality TV, there are apparently two individuals that if you faithfully follow their advice, you're just about guaranteed to find quote-unquote true love, whatever the hell that is. The two individuals I'm referring to are Steve Ward of the periodic VH1 reality series Tough Love and Patty Stanger of the Bravo Network TV series Millionaire Matchmaker. Although both of these seasoned matchmakers claim to have a rather high success rate, assuming of course you carefully follow their instructions, it's yet to be determined what percentage of their clients end up in happy, successful marriages. Doing a closer examination on both these reality TV matchmaking experts via Google searches, it would definitely appear that these two are simply parlaying themselves as entertainers versus serious, responsible authorities who appear like they know what the hell they're actually talking about. For example, WWE professional wrestlers. Mr. Ward, for example, is listed on his Wikipedia page as currently being 32. So when the VH1 show Tough Love first aired when he was about 27, there is absolutely no indication on his Wikipedia page as to whether Ward himself is single, married, dating, or even gay. Ward's mom had a matchmaking business out of Philadelphia, which Steve was involved with after graduating college. Here's what somebody said about Ward's matchmaking company on the website Yahoo Answers. You really need to Google this. Under Ripoff Report and My 3 Cents, their matchmaking business is called It's About Time Master Matchmakers. They have testimony after testimony of people saying they are scam artists. And they have a very poor listing under the Better Business Bureau because of it. The testimonies are saying that they set you up with their friends, and one said she was set up with a married man. So other than being his mother's son, what the hell are Steve Ward's credentials on being a quote-unquote expert matchmaker? Now let's move on to Patty Stanger, who claims to be a quote third-generation matchmaker. Let's see what Wikipedia had to say about Miss Stanger's own personal love life. In 2003, Stanger started dating Andy Friedman, a real estate executive who she met through a matchmaker. On July 22, 2009, Laylight.com announced that Andy proposed to Patty Stanger on May 31st, her birthday. They did not agree on a date for the wedding, although episodes of Season 3 of The Millionaire Matchmaker showed Stanger engaged in wedding planning activities, and she spoke openly to the media about the details of the wedding. On August 14, 2010, Stanger announced via Twitter that she was ending her relationship with Friedman, stating, "I just ended my relationship with Andy. It hit me really hard that I want kids in my life. You have to agree on the non-negotiables." She had also stated in the Season 5 finale of Millionaire Matchmaker that Friedman was like a quote-unquote best friend to her and that passion was lacking in their relationship. After she was matched on her own show, she started seeing John Matthews, the man she picked. In the Millionaire Matchmaker reunion show, however, she stated that the two of them were just friends. Stanger's first book on dating was published in 2009. It is entitled Become Your Own Matchmaker, 8 Easy Steps for Attracting Your Perfect Mate. What's wrong with this picture? Do you think it's a wee bit hard to believe that Stanger's first serious relationship didn't occur till she was about 40-something? I tend to think Wikipedia is missing a few relationship episodes in Miss Stanger's life from her teen years till 2003 for whatever reason. One possible reason as to why Stanger is still quote unquote single is because of her rather ignorant and shallow public comments. Let's take a look at a few more excerpts from her Wikipedia page. She's been called the Simon Cowell of dating and makes very quick, very direct comments. "I'm not paid to hide my true feelings," she said. Her casting calls or recruiting sections where she screens women can be brutal. She told one woman she had a beautiful face but could not meet her millionaire because she was 10 to 15 pounds overweight. "I can't do much for women over 45, Stanger said in an interview, "and if they're overweight, it's almost impossible." She told another woman to take off her wig, then suggested she come back after she got hair extensions. On September 25th, 2011, during a taping of Watch What Happens Live, hosted by Andy Cohen, Stanger made some remarks that many found controversial. When responding to a question from a gay man about a long-distance open relationship, she said, "There's no curbing you people," meaning that gay men are incapable of monogamy. She later told a viewer who Skyped in, "You are very handsome. I thought you were straight." She went on to explain that she meant he was not quote-unquote queenie. Stanger also made comments about Jewish men and smart women that were deemed offensive. Can you say fake-ass bitch? Although Stanger looks fantastic for a 50-something-year-old woman, especially with her breast implants, no man with any dignity or self-respect would ever want to be permanently married to somebody like her. But when referring to either Stanger or Ward, couldn't they aptly use the credo, "Do as I say and not as I do," to officially describe their respective matchmaking businesses? It just seems like retaining unproven shysters like these to find true love in your personal life, especially when there's no tangible evidence that they themselves practice what they preach, is sort of like hiring a 500-pound fat slob as your personal trainer in a vain attempt to become physically fit. Why even bother? Both Ward and Stanger seem to take very different approaches as how they groom their clients for their ideal match. Steve Ward holds about a 6-week boot camp or training school of all the do's and don'ts on dating a potential soulmate. Patty Stanger watches an introduction video of her millionaire clients, then meets and interviews them personally, talks and weeds through potential matches for her clients, and has her clients meet these potential matches in a social mixer. The client picks his or her main date, and Stanger weighs in on her opinion throughout the show. From a viewer's perspective, especially one who's been a few years removed from the dating scene like yours truly, the advice they share with their hard luck clients is absolutely priceless. For example, Stanger's 2 main rules of her Millionaires Club are no sex before monogamy or serious relationship commitment, and a 2-drink limit on any date. I respect these 2 particular rules because it's extremely important and crucial to have a clear head on figuring out what your potential significant other is all about before you start engaging in any activities to compromise your objectivity. From a personal standpoint, one of the many things Stanger would probably publicly berate yours truly on is the fact that I like wearing a belt with my pants, which according to her has been out of style now for about the past 50 years. Now, if some potential soulmate chooses to view me as a quote-unquote old geezer because I choose to wear a belt to hold up my pants, so be it. I'll just remain single for the rest of my life. I've personally worked around teen and 20-something boys slash men who choose not to wear a belt and their pants drape around halfway up their respective butt crack. Any female who views something like that on a guy as even remotely cool or stylish, I would just assume not be involved in a relationship with. If any ladies out there feel that they've got a shot with me, they need to realize that a belt around my pants comes in a package deal. So I guess the jury's still out on the actual effectiveness on matchmaking reality TV shows like Millionaire Matchmaker and Tough Love. Entertaining, no doubt, but helpful, it's a matter of opinion. I guess I wouldn't be surprised a bit to see either Ward or Stanger appearing in commercial shows, movies, ads, infomercials, etc., 5 to 6 years from now, which are totally related to dating or matchmaking industry. Please come forth with some concrete evidence substantiating their actual success rate, and I'll probably take them more seriously. Otherwise, perhaps continuing to hit the bar scene with stupid pickup lines is every bit as successful on finding quote-unquote true love as following the advice of TV gurus like Ward and Stanger preach on a regular basis. Who knows? But anyway, I'm Frank. That's my rant for today, and I hope to catch you next time on One Bad Decision Away from Homelessness. Thank you very much.